Hello, I have a pickup to show you today, and this is going to be the first in a few Christian metal classics that I have had on pre-order for a while, and this will be the only one that doesn't include any vinyl. By the time I got around to pre-ordering this, I shelled out $100 or more on vinyl on these pre-orders, and didn't want to uh, shell out any more, and probably couldn't afford to shell out any more. So I decided to go with the CD for this one. And this is the fourth studio album that was released in 1994 by the Christian metal band called Barren Cross, called Rattle Your Cage. This is a reissue just released by Retroactive Records. Our own, the VC's own Scott Waters, I believe, had a hand in some way in this release. And here is the inside of the booklet, photos, lyrics, all of the good stuff that usually comes in a CD booklet. Unlike the Michael Sweet vinyl I just showed you a couple days ago, this has a proper insert. And hopefully, the other vinyls I get are supposed to come with posters, inserts, the whole 9 yards, so I'm really looking forward to those. And it also came with this little trading card, they called it, picture of Barren Cross, and a little write-up on Rattle Your Cage. Now, Barren Cross is a band that has been given comparisons to Iron Maiden because of the vocalist Michael Drive's voice can be compared to Bruce Dickinson's. I believe he was still going by Michael Lee when this album was released originally in '94. And this was Barren Cross's fourth studio album, and their first since 1989, when they released State of Control. Barren Cross is one of those bands that I've been a huge fan of ever since I heard them. The only thing I don't have on hand in my collection at all right now are their Believe EP they made before they made their debut full-length Rock for the King. I don't have those two releases, and I don't have their two live albums. Although one time I did have the first live album they released called Hotter Than Hell, but I don't have either of those. But Barren Cross is a band that I wish would come back. Michael Drive just released not too long ago a new project, a new band. He is Gale Force, Subhuman, which I unpackaged on my channel. And this is a very good album, very comparable to Barren Cross. And the sound of it is more like this Barren Cross album. This is rawer sounding. This is heavier sounding than their previous ones. In some ways, you could. Their previous releases up until this one sounded a little more polished than this one does. My best song on here for me is the song Nowhere to Run. The title track is also very good. The song Sick is good. Unsuspecting. There's a humorous song called JRM on here. It's been a while since I've listened to this album, so I'm very interested in spinning this again. But if you're a fan of Barren Cross and you haven't picked this up yet, I highly recommend it. I love the fact that they redid the cover art. This is a lot nicer album cover than the original release had on it. And yeah, check out Barren Cross and Gale Force. Those of you who like metal that reminds you of Iron Maiden, I think you would like this Gale Force release. It has a guitarist that played with Dio before. Although right now his name is escaping me. And those of you who, like, well, if they're Christian, I don't want anything to do with it. The lyrics on here aren't too quote unquote preachy. This is just a great metal album, as is Rattle Your Cage. But if you don't mind more preachy lyrics, just like good metal, you would enjoy this, because the lyrics are a little more straightforward, faith-based in the Barren Cross material than it is the Gale Force. But anyway, thought I would show you my latest pickup. I have a few more on vinyl I'm waiting for, coming by the end of this month, beginning of next month. Those bands are Bloodgood and the Resurrection Band. But anyway, until I talk to you again, I'll be thinking of some video ideas. I promised a video on Accept, which I'll probably do very soon. But anyway, till I talk to you again, enjoy the music.